What up, good people? Back with today's reflection. And today's reflection comes from Psalms 139, verse 7. And it says, "Where shall I go from thy spirit? Where shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend to heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in darkness, you are there." And what David is saying is, there's no place that we can go that the presence and the Spirit of God isn't there with us. And so for a lot of us, that's a gift and a curse. But for those of us who know God and believe in God, that's a blessing. It's a blessing to me that there's no situation or circumstances that I can find myself in that I can't turn to my left or to my right and not feel the presence of my Heavenly Father with me. There's no giant. There's no evil that I come against that I can't look to the left and to the right and I got my Heavenly Father, my Jehovah Saba, my warrior, right alongside me. But for those of us who living in darkness and practice, sin, for us, that's a curse, because that means there's there's nothing you can do, and there's no level of darkness that hides the sin. A lot of us think that we covered under the darkness to do sin, but David tells us there's nowhere we can go, and God isn't there. And what I love about that is, as believers, like, we want to make our Heavenly Father proud. It's like when we were younger, right? You acting up in school. How many times you acting up in school and then you look at the door and you see your mom and your dad there and you immediately straighten up, like you're doing everything obedient, like you the best kid ever, you a saint. You know you wasn't doing that 5-10 minutes ago, but when you see your mom and your dad, your parent there, you straighten up quick. And so that's how I kind of feel with knowing that my Heavenly Father is always amongst me. Emmanuel, God amongst us. That's what Jesus was. That's what Yeshua is for us. He was that rapport that we needed, that fleshly connection. Jehovah means relatable, a relatable God. And so God had to make himself into man, which was Jesus Christ, Yeshua. And so it's a beautiful thing to know that God is always amongst us and there's nowhere we can go